Hey, welcome back. North Florida Sports Network. You know what time it is. Snake Bit. Celebration Bowl.
Yes, sir.
We're looking ahead.
We're looking ahead, man.
Losing my headphones. I'm so excited.
I'm losing my mind that we made it to the Celebration Bowl.
You know, that was the goal.
Yeah, man. It's a long time coming, man. Want to shout out to my mom who passed away during the football season, and she loved FAMU football, and she used to tell me to tell Coach Simmons to bring them Rattlers home. So he did that during the regular season, man. We witnessed one of the greatest football seasons in Rattler history.
It really did. Yeah, it was a good season.
I mean, wonderful season.
But now it's on to Atlanta. Like you said, the road to Atlanta was right through Bragg Stadium.
And you know the crazy thing about it? You were the first person to say the road to the Celebration Bowl came through Tallahassee. You said that preseason.
Oh, yeah.
You really did. So, hey, shout out to this man here. He predicted the road to the Celebration Bowl was coming through Tallahassee.
It wasn't a hard prediction when you saw what Coach Simmons has built over there.
Yeah.
And but what was a surprise is the opponent for FAMU in this game.
And you know
is
that
not what you were expecting.
Yeah, that was
expecting North Carolina A&T.
Right. So North Carolina Central. So let me give everybody a quick synopsis. North Carolina Central Eagles were ranked higher than FAMU throughout the season. Okay, they were predicted to win out the MEAC. All right, they had a hard loss against Howard. I want to say Howard beat them 40-24.
Yeah.
Which the way the MEAC was set up at the time, the only thing Howard needed to do was win out. And the crazy thing about it, that was only North Carolina Central's only loss. So instead of Central facing us into the Celebration Bowl, which they had a very prolific offense, they would be a great competition for us. They ended up playing against Richmond in the first round of the playoffs and unfortunately lost. So we will be facing the Howard Bison. And they have a great running back tandem. In a quick note, one of the Howard running backs is the son of Edrin James, and guess what? He's a prototype just like his dad.
Oh boy!
Listen, I'm serious. Man, shout out to Edrin James. He put a lot of work into his children. Listen, if you don't follow Mr. James on Instagram, you should, because he's a great product. He gives back to the community. He's built wonderful children. You know, despite losing one of his wives, I want to say when he was playing with the Cardinals, man, he had when his significant others died. I want to say if his wife or his fiance at that point. Man. So he's been able to push on and produce them. But forget that. We're not talking about how. We talking about these Rattlers.
Yeah, Rattlers.
Coach Shotgun and the Shoguns. It's showtime on Saturday. So, man, y'all got to get that Atlanta. But also, what we looking at? Give me something about Bison. Give me something about the
Bisons are led by Kenny Gallup Jr., a DB.
All right.
He was the MEAC Defensive Player of the Year.
Wow.
So,
but you know,
watch out for him.
I'm gonna say this.
And then the quarterback Quentin Williams, 6'5", 205.
Wow, big quarterback.
Yeah, and he
Jamarcus Russell.
He's won HBCU National Player of the Week twice this season.
Really?
So he's got that potential to come up and bite you.
Well,
you know, and that's what this team's on, a little bit of a hot streak.
Yeah. They I'm gonna say this: Howard came in as a sleeper. They one of those teams don't fall asleep at the wheel because you'll mess around and end up on the side of the road.
Watch out for the Canadian, 6'8", 362-pound Aneen Dankwa.
I wonder if he smell like bacon.
Dankwa is a graduate from Ontario, Canada. 6'8", 362.
What's his name? Donkey Shin?
His name is
Danko?
Aneem. Yeah, man.
Okay, well.
Big guy.
Yeah.
And he's a load. It's gonna be tough to get around him.
Yeah.
He's been invited to the Senior Bowl. So,
really?
Yeah.
Wow, so he's a good standout. Okay, well, shout out to Howard.
Look at that size. You know,
shout out to Howard, man, and what they're producing up there in DC, man. I'm just really looking forward to not only the game itself, but the whole festivities of the Celebration Bowl. It's the pinnacle HBCU. It's like a big festival, big backyard party. You're going to see a lot of people there representing their own HBCUs, even though they might not even be playing in the game, because I'm guilty of going to the Celebration Bowl with a big, bright FAMU sweatshirt on. So,
FAMU leads the all-time series 28-11.
Okay.
You know,
but I'm going to be honest with you. It was a time in those early 90s now Howard used to give us a run. Shout out to Jay Walker.
He'll be doing the game on ABC at noon.
Let me tell you something about Jay Walker. Jay Walker used to run us. Oh, man. I'm talking about used to scale. So, shout out to Jay. Jay, I'm so excited we playing against your Bison. this Saturday. We've had great talks throughout the football season, you and I. So I can't wait to see you in Atlanta on Saturday. And I can't wait to see the whole city of Tallahassee in the building, okay? And hey, I want to say this also. It was a shame how Florida State got stiffed. But
that's all I've been
we're gonna represent for the home team.
Celebrate, man.
Yeah, we're gonna celebrate.
Bowl,
but you know, a lot of times the devil don't want greatness to win, and that's what it was pretty much, Austin. Because just imagine Florida State won a national championship and FAMU at the same time. Tallahassee has been like Val lost to who? This
well, you know, you got a SWAC champion, an ACC champion. And
so
some things just aren't in the cards. Like it wasn't in the cards for FAMU.
Well, you know,
it's all going to South Dakota and Montana, and you got to have stadium requirements.
Yeah, we find out the nitty gritty
about it. And then you got to have, and then the college football committee showed us the dark side of that. So
you better believe that.
We're here to talk about the good side and what's going to be a fun game.
It's going to be a fun game. And hey, this guy here's going to the Celebration Bowl, man. So
I'll be there.
Listen, Austin is being adopted by the HBCUs, not for this weekend, but for life. So, y'all look out for my wingman, Austin Fletcher.
Well, FAMU's going to be the big favorite.
We heavy favorites, but
Rattlers dominate.
I'm gonna say this. Deion Sanders and Jackson State were heavy favorites the last 2 years.
That's true.
And Coach Prime never got a Celebration Bowl win. So,
this is a big game.
Yeah, so let's focus on what we got at hand. We're gonna do a couple more podcasts leading up to the Celebration Bowl, man, because this is a wonderful time to be a Rattler, wonderful time to be alive. I'm just so happy to be here. So
well,
I say that, man. But
listen,
we come back to you guys all week long with some updates, any game updates, player updates, or anything of that nature. We will be keeping you guys posted. And listen, I'm just looking forward to Saturday.
All right, well.
I hear a car outside, man.
Oh, there it is.
I ride this. Hey, we gotta go. I hear a car outside. I hear a car.
Well, before we get on out of here, though, it's in Atlanta, Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
You better believe it. On ESPN.
Big game.
ABC. Wild World of Sports, man. Yeah. Shout out to Keith Jackson, Law Blessed Dead.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it would have been wonderful to have Keith Jackson. And I want to say shout out to Joe Buller. Coach Devin Respris, who was nominated for Recruiter of the Year. My man for FCS, hometown, Rickers running back. We are proud of you. The city of Tallahassee is proud of you, my man. Nominated for Recruiter of the Year, my man. Out of all the FCS schools, FAMU was up in there. So it was only 3, and he was nominated. So shout out to Coach Respris. Shout out to everybody. We love y'all. Y'all have a great week, and y'all stay tuned.
Yep, it's going to be a good game. We got head coach Larry Scott of the Howard Bison going up against head coach Willie Simmons of FAMU. The Howard is 6-5 going against 11-1 Rattlers, who will be favorites to win. But this is going to be a big game. Cannot sleep on the Bison if you're the Rattlers, man.
And FYI, the Rattlers are the home team. So when you buy your tickets, buy them on the home side. The FAMU Marching 100 will be in the building along with the Bison Marching Band. They will be doing some on Friday evening. So bring your kids out, something like that. So they have a good time, all right? So we ain't gonna talk to you, Deb, because we got more stuff to talk to you about for the rest of the week. So y'all stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll get into it. We'll do when we get up to Atlanta, we'll get a show, we'll get a preview into the matchups.
Oh, and y'all look out for us, so we will be attacking y'all tailgates, getting interviews and all that good stuff. So y'all look for us, because we will be looking for y'all.
All right. All right, Al. Well,
all right, awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, man. It kicks off the bowl season.
I don't think I'm not even going to sleep until Saturday.
Yeah, I am. I need to get some sleep. They would have been really upset about that committee, but
man, it is heartbreaking. It's just such a buzz going around Tallahassee about how they were wronged. And it really is, because somebody needs to do something about it. I don't see how a team undefeated cannot go into the playoffs. That's just not right. It's just not right. That's just the bottom line. It's just not right.
But hey, it's going to be a good look for the sport this Saturday in Atlanta between Howard and FAMU.
Yes, sir.
Keep it locked on the North Florida Sports Network for all the developments for the game.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you next time right here on the North Florida Sports Network.
Roger that.
riders here. We got a shuttle.